Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube video. Today's video is going to be all of the assumptions that you guys have made up about me. I put this on Instagram yesterday and I'm filming it today. I love these type videos because I feel like it's a more juicy, fun, interactive way of doing a questions and answers, and some of the assumptions that have come through are pretty funny, pretty far-fetched as well. So I'm going to cover as many as I can, but while I'm doing that, I'll also be doing a get ready with me. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to be doing my skincare first. So I've got an eye serum, which I put on every single morning and night. This one's from the brand Esme, and let's get stuck into the first assumption. So, number one, I've got my phone down here, I've got all of your assumptions here. Number one, you have always been lean. I've never been overweight, but I've definitely been through stages in my life where I'm bigger than what I feel best at. I think genetically, I don't actually know my real father, but my mum said that he was really tall in proportion and quite athletic. So I think I'm genetically lucky there, but at the same time, I'm not one of those people that is just lean year round with no effort. I live, putting on my serum now, I live a very active lifestyle. Like I walk every single day. I train at the moment three times a week, sometimes four. And I'm running around after a 4-year-old. So I'm very active and I eat 80-20. So I do eat really, really well. And I also indulge on my treats, but overall I'm really balanced. So I think that's how I stay in shape year round. I'm never one to binge and restrict and overdo things. I keep it really balanced and I know my body so well. I know when I need to pull it back a little bit, like if I've gone on holidays or something, but I'm not one of those super genetically lucky people that can just eat whatever they want and not gain any weight. Definitely not, but I know my body so well. I know how to keep my body looking and feeling at its best. Number two, I'm just putting on another serum. This is the pomegranate brightening one from Esme. You guys know I love Esme. I've used it for so long. You didn't spend much time around kids before becoming a mum. Pretty true. I had never changed a nappy before I had Taj, and I hadn't really like babysat or done much before that. So yeah, pretty true. Which is good and bad. Good because I kind of just was thrown in the deep end and I got to figure it out for myself, but bad that it was kind of a complete shock to the system at how hard children are. So yes. Next assumption, you miss your old house. No, I actually don't. The only thing I miss, this is just like a refreshing spray. It's from Esme as well. And then I'm going to put on, last but not least, some sunscreen. This is the Mario, I don't even know how to say his last name. It's just from Sephora. I'm actually running out. Apply sunscreen every single day. I don't miss my old house at all. I was really over it, and if you followed along on the vlogs, I am someone, as a kid, I moved around so much as a child that I really loved that variety of new houses and new bedrooms and new locations and new walking paths. Like, I love that. I don't like being in a house normally for longer than 2 years, and I was at that old house for 5 years, and it actually wasn't very safe for Taj. The pool area, it was on a canal, there was just ropes if he was to fall down. I liked the area, but it wasn't as close to the beach as what I would like. I'm literally 30 seconds to the beach now, so I don't miss it at all. You never eat McDonald's. Pretty true. It's not something that I would crave. If I'm going to go for takeaway, I would more go like Japanese or pad thai, just using a beauty sponge and wetting it now. I would go more, yeah, pad thai. That's my favorite takeaway. But there's good and bad pad thai. Don't you reckon some places do amazing pad thai and other places not so much? But no, I don't eat McDonald's. When I was pregnant 4 years ago, I had a couple of cheeseburgers, random cravings that Gretty had, and I was like, yeah, yum. But it's definitely not my choice of takeaway, and I feel so gross off it. So no, you will not see me at McDonald's. I'm just putting on some foundation. Once again, I'm using the Esme Mineral Foundation. I'm nearly out. Oh, I hate that when it goes blurry. I want to show you guys what I'm using in the color 3 to 4. This is the foundation I've been using for so long, and I friggin' love it. Love it. Oh, I put a face mask on last night and there's still a bit of residue on the side of my face, and I just go in with a beauty blender and just blend that out. You never feel insecure about your body. No. I mean, pretty true. I'm pretty happy and content, and that's not being like, oh, I love myself so much. I'm just like really content and happy with my body. After I had Taj, like I just really, excuse the noise in the background, there's a house being built across the road from us. I'm really like happy and content and proud of my body and what it's done and what it's been through having a child, and I just live really balanced, and I don't know, I got to a point in my life where I didn't want to hate myself anymore. I think life's so short, and you know, I think as you get older too, you see so many people around you get cancer and get sick. It's like, if you have a body that is running healthily and you have 2 feet and a heartbeat, you're friggin' lucky, and I do feel so grateful for my body. It isn't about what I look like anymore. If it runs and I'm breathing and I'm feeling good, then oh, this lighting is so bright, it's making me look so pale. So yeah, I don't really have insecurities about my body. I don't ever look in the mirror and hate it. I don't ever look and think, oh, I wish I was skinnier, or I wish I was more toned, I wish I didn't have cellulite. Like, those thoughts really don't come into my mind anymore, and it's a really nice place to be, and it's honestly my goal for anyone following along. It's how I want everyone to feel with their bodies. I'm just using the Shape Tape Tarte Concealer in light medium. That's what I want for everyone following me. I want everyone to have a really healthy relationship with themselves and their bodies, because life's too short to be hating on yourself every day by what you look like. Okay, next one. Sorry, I unlocked. Oh, someone just said, I honestly think you're the best mum. Taj is so lucky. That's so cute. That Taj will be your one and only child. I'm not sure. I think we will have another one, but definitely not next year. I just don't feel ready, and I've got 3 really massive projects that I'm working on. I have been working on for about 6 months now that are happening next year, and I really want to give them like a lot of energy and really give it its best chance at doing really well. That you genuinely are as nice as you seem on Instagram. Honestly, what you see on social media is what you'll get in real life, and it's the nicest compliment. Whenever I meet people, they say, oh, you look exactly the same, you are exactly the same. And it's just weird that there's no screen in front of us. It would be exhausting. I've been doing this for 10 years now. It would be exhausting if I was wearing a mask and putting on a front and not being who I truly am. So yeah, what you see is what you get. And I just think keeping it real and being yourself, you want people to like you for who you are, not someone else that you're pretending to be, if that makes sense. So yes. When you were younger, you secretly hated sport? No, I love sport. I miss playing group sports so much, but I wanted to join back up for netball, but the games are so late on like a Monday night. They start at like 8:30 or something. I'm like, I am in bed by then. You've always been a morning person? No. When I first studied to become a personal trainer, my clients would start as early as 3:30 in the morning. So I kind of had to train myself to be a morning person, but now definitely am. You have a cleaner to do your dirty housework like clean toilets? Yes, we do. We have a cleaner twice a week. She comes in for 3 hours at a time on a Monday and a Wednesday now. And it's something that Steve's just always said to me when I would like feel guilty about having a cleaner. He's like, well, you get to choose what you spend your time doing. And you know, I think it's more valuable to your audience and to your son and to us and to yourself to spend that on working on your business and with your family than cleaning toilets, you know. So getting a cleaner was one of the best things that we ever did for our family and our household. It just took that extra stress and workload off. I know it's not for everyone, but for me, I do think it's really helped us be more productive and spend more quality family time together because we are so busy all the time. You don't let Taj eat lollies? No, I don't. He has had some before, but no, it's not something I'm like, yay, eat lots of lollies. I'm just putting bronzer on. Today I'm using the Hoola Benefit bronzer. I had this in my cupboard ages ago and I haven't used it. I just put it down there. I know that looks really dark right now. Then I start to blend out. No, he doesn't eat lollies. Like I would never buy lollies for him. You find it hard to remember people's names? Yes and no. I feel like I'm pretty good at it, but at the same time, like at an event, I can meet anywhere from, you know, squad tours, anywhere from 100 to 1,000 girls. So yeah, it can be quite hard to remember people's names these days. So yeah, I'll take that. So many assumptions coming through about money, that I could retire, that I'm filthy rich, that I have more money to know what to do with it. That is so far from the truth. I wish. So far from the truth. You know, over the years we've had to invest so much money into our business, like even building our app that cost hundreds of thousands of dollars and still cost money to update and to change things. You know, having a gym the size that we do, there's so many overheads. We have a team of staff members. Like, it's, I think, yeah, people assume that if you have a business or you've got a big following that you're just like swimming in cash. It's just so not the case. So not the case. I wish. So yeah, that to clear up on the money questions, no, I'm not swimming in cash. I don't have unlimited funds, and there is 100% no way that I could just retire at the moment. No. You're so happy all the time. Definitely not a bad thing. No, I'm not happy all the time, but I feel like I'm pretty good. Like, I've trained myself to be really good at switching my meanings on things. So even if something is making me feel sad, depressed, angry, frustrated, if I can find the gift and the lesson in it, I can get out of that mood quite quickly. I'm pretty good at turning things around and not sitting in that like pity party, poor me, why is this happening? And I've just learned over the years that that just doesn't achieve anything. So I'm not happy all the time, but I've gotten really good at, where is my highlighter? Really good at turning things around for myself. Oh my gosh, where's my highlighter? I normally use the pony one, but I can't find it, so I'm just using the Tarte Exposed highlighter. Next. Do you ever get angry, upset, frustrated? You always seem 100% cool and calm. Of course, I am human. Growing up, actually, I grew up in a household that, you know, the form of communication was yelling. It was a lot of anger, a lot of frustration. My stepdad was an alcoholic. It wasn't a nice, calm environment. We didn't talk to each other and have that nice communication. So I think it's a trait. It's the trait in me that I really hate about myself. And I hate saying that, but if I get really frustrated, I do tend to raise my voice. And I think it comes from my stepdad never allowing me to have a voice. So I feel like no one's gonna hear me unless I get louder. And you know, in my intimate relationship with Steve, it's not nice for him when I start to raise my voice. And I'm really conscious to try not do it, Taj. But there's definitely been times where I've raised my voice and I feel horrible because all it does is scare him. It's not nice. But at the same time, like, yeah, I'm human. I get frustrated. I get angry. I have times where I'm exhausted and I snap. I think, yeah, I'm human. You genuinely don't feel jealous and you love supporting others. It lights you up. 100% the truth. I really don't understand women who don't want to support other women. I'm just using a Tarte eyeshadow palette. I'm actually using a little blush color. I am all about supporting and uplifting other women, and so many women I know now are in business and hustling and like really chasing their dreams and focusing on their passions. And I think that takes bravery. Like, it's scary to quit your full-time job and go for what you believe, you know, you were destined to do. So I just think we all need to support each other more. And no, I don't feel jealousy in that sense. Even women in the same industry as me, like, you know, activewear. People, when I met Lorna Jane, they were like, why would you want to talk to her? Like, you guys are in the same business. I'm like, yeah, but she's rocking it and I'm happy for her and she's doing amazing. Like, there's room for everyone. I don't see the point in getting jealous and frustrated and hating on other women because they're doing amazing things. Good on them. I think there's room for all of us to succeed and we should be happy for each other and not hate on each other. So yeah, I don't get jealous of that stuff. You actually don't like working out. Not true. I love working out, especially for my mental health. Like, I feel calmer, happier, stronger, more positive, more clearer when I train. So no. That you've come a long way talking into the camera. Yes, I used to be petrified of the camera, and it took Steve really pushing me outside my comfort zone to get in front of the camera and do things like that to get confident. I think the more you do something, the more you get better at it, the more confident you are. You get your lips done. Yes, I have spoken about this before. I've never hid that. I've never denied that. I was not naturally blessed with beautiful, big, luscious lips. I get my lips done once a year and normally just half a mil. And that's kind of been enough to maintain. I don't want like massive, big Kylie Jenner lips. I just wanted something that when I smiled, it wasn't just like gum and teeth. So yes, I get my lips done. You never overeat. You stop when full and satisfied. Not true. Portion controls are definitely a struggle of mine. I love food, like love it so much. Oh, wrong brush. I love food so much that I definitely overeat. So if I'm at a restaurant and we have meals there and someone isn't finishing a dessert, like I will definitely jump in and finish that because I don't want to waste it and I just love food so much. So that is definitely something I'm not very good at, but I never have any guilt around it. And you know, I'm a very balanced person. I don't overeat every single meal. I do listen to my body quite well, but if I'm out at a restaurant or whatever, then I'm like, hello, yum. Your house isn't as amazing as you make it out to be. I don't think I've ever made it out to be anything that what it is. I haven't even done a house tour. I love my house, but it doesn't mean everyone else is gonna love it. It's just a house that we fell in love with purely for the location, but I don't really understand that one. This is a funny one. Sometimes your recipes and smoothies don't taste the best, but you still say that it does. No, I have been on social media so many times and said, this one isn't good, that's why I won't give the recipe, or behind the scenes I'll try it 3 or 4 times and like change the ingredients to make sure it's nice. I most of the time will make sure that it is really nice before I give it to you. But if I'm making on a live or something and it's not amazing, then I just won't give the recipe and I'll laugh at myself, because yeah, you never know how things are going to turn out. But at the same time, I feel like I have a good base of my smoothies, that I really know what's going to mix well and what isn't often that I'm going to try something really crazy. I know what blends well together, if that makes sense. This one is super strange. You wouldn't be comfortable writing a program and training someone face-to-face one-on-one. I did this for 7 years. Literally trained people one-on-one, wrote programs, wrote group programs, ran group programs, ran one-on-one, double sessions, girls in groups of 4. That was like my job for 7 years straight. So completely comfortable. It's just not something I do anymore because I've moved on to other things. 7 years of personal training, I did really love it. And it's just not something I want to do now because I have my online app, I'm doing my clean treats, I've got 3 other big projects I'm working on. And I really don't have time anymore to be down at the gym spending hours and hours training people. I do sometimes miss it, but yeah, I feel like that chapter in my life has kind of closed off, if that makes sense. You try and be relatable to the everyday person, but unfortunately are out of touch. I don't think that's true, because I am an everyday person. I don't see myself as different to anyone else. I'm a mum, I'm running a business, I have really down days, I have struggles and challenges and experiences that are not easy or not fun. I think we all go through similar things, just on different scales, different levels, and different situations, and we're dealt different cards, but at the end of the day, we're all here just doing the best that we can. So I don't think that I'm not relatable, because yeah, I feel like we're all going through similar things, just same but different. Last but not least, you always eat more than the recommended serving of clean treats. Yes, guilty. I always do, always have. Self-control is a big issue of mine, especially when it comes to clean treats, because I just love them so much. Particularly if it's chocolate orange or caramel almond dough, they will not last in my fridge for the day. Not only just me eating them, but everyone else, but they're my 2 favorites. Whereas say if it was like, I think we're actually discontinuing the tropical blue ones, I could just have 2 of those and they're enough. They're really sweet. Or Snickers, like I'm not a massive nut person, so I can have one of those and be completely satisfied. But like the choc caramel, the choc orange, like salted caramel, all those kind of ones, yeah, self-control is like down. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up because it has been going for approximately 20 minutes, and I think that's probably plenty of assumptions for this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. And thumbs up, I can't even speak today. Don't forget to subscribe, because it really does support my channel. And if you like these type of videos, please comment below and let me know that you'd like more of. I know I'm gonna get a lot of questions regarding the products that I used on my face. I've gone very natural today. Just a nice clean base, a bit of bronzer, highlighter. I have my lashes done by my girl Shares. Oh, brows. Oh my gosh, I forgot about brows. Let me quickly do those. I've got the Pony Cosmetics Just Powder. And I'll do a couple more assumptions. This is a good one. You feel pressured not to gain any weight because of your following and social media presence. I don't feel pressure to not gain weight, but I just really know where I think I look and feel my best, and where it's like an enjoyable lifestyle for me to maintain it. I know I could be leaner and could look more in the fitness box over here with like shredded abs and no cellulite and like a bigger bum, or whatever society thinks is, you know, perfect and what we all need to aim to be. I just kind of embrace what I was given and do the best I can, and exercise for me is more just about feeling really good. So I don't really feel pressure. I think when I was pregnant with Taj, you know, the media, some media and some social media people really went hard on me at what I looked like. You know, she's too skinny, she's starving a baby, she has put on too much weight. It was like whatever I did, someone had something to say about it, which was kind of annoying. So more so when I was pregnant, everyone had these expectations as to what I was going to look like and how I was going to manage it. So I found that to be more pressure than what I am under day to day. But even when comments come through about my body, I'm kind of like, they don't really touch me because I'm just really content and happy doing my thing, and what others think of me, you know, it's really none of my business. So good timing as my battery is about to cut out, but I know there will be so many questions about the products that I've used on my face. Majority has actually, well, my skincare is basically Esme, so I use the blue hyaluronic serum and the pomegranate one. This is like a brightening one, and also the foundation I used and the facial spritz spray, which I'm going to use this after actually. It's just really hydrating. I like to use this during the day as well. When it comes to makeup, oh, and the eye serum was from Esme, so I will link them on the screen and also below. This is the skincare I've been using for so long. When it comes to eyeshadow, where did my palette go? I use this Tarte one. It's called the Clay Play Volume 2, and I just used that pink color. When it came to bronzer, I used the Hoola Benefit one. Eyebrows was Pony Cosmetics. My lipstick was Pink Hope. It's the made in Australia. Oh, I don't know if that's a brand. Pink Hope, and it's called Authentic. It's like a nice peachy color. And my eyelashes, my girlfriend does, oh, there's a bit of spray there, Sheridan Jane Lashes and Brows, so I'll put her in the description box below. I think that's all of my products. Oh, and the tape, the Shape Tape Tarte Concealer. So I'm going to wrap this up now before my battery cuts me off again. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll chat to you all soon. Bye!